Mm. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. Okay, so we start from our practice. Yasmin, are you present?
Assalamu alaikum. Yes, I am.
Walaikum salam. This part was getting better, but in this one, it's going to its backward form. Okay, so don't try to go backward. You have to be forward. Mm. So now still like check this part and this part. They has a weak connection. Okay, although you have joined this, but still okay. Even for the eyes, it doesn't feel like it is making a connection with it. Just like check this. It feels the part of this. Okay. In the same way, this should feel also. Okay. Now you have to reduce this part from here. Also come like this, and now from this part you can you can also see this, like it is open, it is not closed like this. Okay, it is also, there's a problem in this part, but still it's better than this. Okay, it is slightly inside, but it is like feeling like it is straightward it's going. Just like I told in the last class, after, like, when you are, imagine you are coming downward. Okay, now you have to take this part in its ending in the upward. Okay, so you need proper space. Okay, you need, like, even though, like, it's not like it's going downward, like suddenly you are going upward. Okay, so like we have to make room for it, like it should go with its flow. That's very important. Only then you can make your khat look strong and powerful, beautiful. All these things, they are related to this thing. When you are writing ba, okay, you don't have to think about ta. Okay, like, to make this composition, you are making like ba weak. Okay, like ba is alone. Like when you are writing ba, you you can take this thing in the mind, but forget about this. You have to make it properly. Okay, then start the ta. It's like it's the separate thing, that whether it's touch where, here or here. Okay, so like just to make its connection with this ta, you make it like this. Okay? It shouldn't be like that. Now check all of these things. This thing was absent in the ba. Okay, are you getting it? The thing is, it's very important. Like, even for example, imagine this is like a bowl. Okay, and you throw a ball. Okay, first it's going here, then here. Okay, in the center point, it is going to be a bit speed. Then when it's reached to its peak point, okay, then it is going to take a little bit break, then it comes backward. Okay, so in the same way, when your column goes downward, it is its peak point. Now it has to go upward, like its direction is changing. So it must need a little bit, that intermediate, so that connection with this part, the last part upward, and this part, this downward, so that they have a proper. connection. It's slightly looking large, but still, this part was good. The way it is coming should make it ending properly. Hmm. Can you tell me what's the what does it change now?
You mean
What's
the flow?
yes. The thing is, you have to satisfy the column flow, the column thing. Okay, like you have to satisfy. Like see here, your column is going okay with its full strength. Like the way your column is coming, okay, it is feeling like it should come in this direction so that it comes gradually at its ending point. Okay, now because you have did this, so whole this part it is looking weak and it is making a like weaker flow, and because of this, because it is connected with this part, it is making this part also look weak. That's why we have to work on every part of letter, okay, from everywhere, not just one thing is good. Okay, so we have to work on everywhere. This nukta is good, just your cut is, it should be prominent, okay, like see that cut, okay, it should feel like make your column sharp or whatever. Star was good, just this thing. mm, no, in this one if it's too much tilt. mm, like check if I made a straight line is more than a nukta, half nukta, okay, it is too much.
Excuse me, sir. Aisha is waiting to join the class.
Oh, okay. It shouldn't be that much tilt. Okay, it is too much. Control it. Okay, and check this part. Okay, again, like check. This is your column cut. It's not feeling like cut. Mm. Now this is your central line. This shape is also unclear. No, it should be clear. Okay, and if it's too much of the shape, this gym is better. Just very little things. Okay, there are very few things that you need, that you should know, okay, and that you should you should pay attention to, okay, like you should do a bit more. Like maybe it is because of the column or whatever. Like still, this portion is slightly affected. Your column cut, it should be visible here. Like this part is totally, it is looking like this. Okay, that cut thing is not clear. So check. It was slightly like this as well. Okay, and it was around from here. It should be clear. Column cut should show, and in this part, like I told you, there is this thing that rise, and then it goes like this. Okay, so this thing, it is not looking present here, and because of this is also looking large. Okay, like now check, our column is coming down from here. Okay, like this, and like if I made a line from here, there is no clear space. Are you getting it? Now, like if make this part on this line, okay, if I like lay down on my this line, there become a space. Still it's feel like this. Shouldn't feel like, okay, this thing shouldn't feel like, it should show this movement. Now this is its center. It should come from here. This part is too much thick. Okay. Hmm. This part is better. This part is better. Just okay, it is too much. Just half and one and half nukta. Okay. This is extra. Hmm. Now again, now see, like this part is looking too big. This gym is clear.
Yeah, it's clear.
Okay. I was saying, now check this part and this part. There is no connection. Okay, like now this part is looking too weak, too thin, and it is looking too thick. Okay, so we shouldn't leave any part of word, any part of letter weak, or like it should feel like it is part of the letter from every side, from everywhere. That is going to be the strong word, strong letter, strong composition overall. Okay, so you need to make this part thick. Your column just become too weak in this part. It should come with some thickness, with some variation. Okay, this thing. Now check, when if I made this part, there is connection. Okay, there is connection in these two things. Okay, and check there is too much hardness in this part. Okay, like see, your I told you we made it like this, but the thing is we do some touches here to make this part, a connection with it, just like in the bar we did. Okay, like okay, now we are going to do some touches to make it connection strong, to make this this is also feels part of it. It should feel like it is emerging coming from this. Okay, so you just leave it like this. It shouldn't be like that. There should be some shape like this. Don't leave this part like this. Okay, wherever it is needed you have to do the touching finishing. Okay, for two nuktas clear, it should show that rise like this. This is also looking weak from this part. Okay, total rise, then it is going to come. Now check, this is too much from here to here. I told you to take this part out just from one nukta. It should come from here. Okay, and when it's going to touch here, check, this is the line. And check now, this part is large and this is small. And check again, there is, it is just coming from here. Okay, this is too early, like it is coming from here. From here, at least this thing is, it should come at least here. You just stop your column at this point. Okay, almost, to cut like this, and here like two-third cut. Mhm. And now it is going to go upward from this side. As I told you, it is come a little bit below from this thing. This space is also okay, looking a bit large. It should be full tone nuktas. Hmm. Hmm. Okay, so any question? So if you just come with this part slightly. Maybe we made this part a bit too long, but still it has that flow, that thing. And this was too small, okay? And check, it is coming downward from here. It is looking like center, okay? Just like I told you, till two nuktas, it should feel like it is coming downward, and then from here it goes upward. That thing was missing in this gene. Okay, so any question? You know, understand this gene carefully. Okay, there are so many things. Try to understand, try to practice it. Okay, try to uh try to make it the way it is looking like strong from all sides. Okay, that's
So
why.
for me, I was measuring the flow. So when
Mhm.
it's coming down and then up, it's the same as the first we started the
This one,
down line. Yeah. So this one for me, when I see it, that's why I cannot see if it's wrong. So I can see it goes with the flow. That's why
you
I did
know,
not.
mhm. The thing is, you are like your side of the story. The way you said it, it's going is making this part. But the thing is, in this part, it's not, you know, roundness. But check, this has so much roundness. If you start from here, okay, and it comes like this, and it goes like this. Check. If it goes come from here like this. If it starts from here and you don't didn't make that much roundness, then it has some connection with this part. Okay. If you make this part round and weak from the last, then it is not making the connection with this part. And one more thing, the way you said it is making connection with this part, like you are seeing only from like one side. Okay, like you have some sort of walls around your eyes, and you're just seeing one thing like this and this. The thing is, it's not just this one thing. Okay, it's whole letter, it's the flow, it's the overall. There's one thing, the overall letter shape. Okay, and there's one more thing, that is it should look beautiful, it should look like meaningless to eyes. There are so many other things. So it's not only about the rules. Okay, keep in mind this thing, it is very important. After all, it's the art, so you have to make like attraction, you have to make it beautiful. So sometimes I told this thing in the last class also. Sometimes we wrote some letters and it become good. Okay, it looks good, and it doesn't looks according to the rules. But sometimes the letter is not totally according to the rule, but it looks beautiful, but it looks like perfect in that situation, in that, like, in that space. So this thing is very important and needs to be considered. Okay, so this is one thing. Okay, this is one thing, but the other thing is that it should maintain this thing, and this is also okay, this was also missing. Like, check, it is coming downward here. So, but this is its space, two nuktas. It should come here. From here, it just started to preparing from the first stroke. Okay, it's good, mashallah. So the thing is, after writing the letter, don't just stop it. Okay, like I just finished. Observe it. Okay, observe it from some distance and check it how it's looking. Okay, like whether everything is in its place. Okay, like check its flow, its connection. Okay, like what's the thing that I'm missing. So all of these things, they are very important. So it's not just you just have to focus on one thing. Okay, there are so many things. It's the art, it's not handwriting. Okay, that you just have to follow something and Besides that, it's good. Okay, so Roshan, are you present?
Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum salam. Alif is good, just according to the Taj, or like it is according to the Kalam. Okay, it is looking thick. It should be a little smart. Your Kalam is a little bit small. Okay, like check for example if it's slightly small. Okay, this is your Kalam. Cut. Now check if I see here. It's too much. It should be half cut. So slightly if you made this part. Okay, like little bit with Tartish. You just reduce this part from here and a bit from here. So, but this part it is very good. This flow, that gradual decline, one is good. The way check how your column moves from here to here. Now, like it has some sort of pressure here. It has some sort of weight here in this part. Okay, but in this one, like it is weak. It is looking weak from here, and it's looking strong from here. Okay, so this thing, the way your column is moving, so it is weak, making your khat weak. This bar is, according to the Nukdar, it is slightly big, but because its flow is good, so it looks like before that it was a little bit thick, but you made it. You scratch this part. Now this part is looking, even though it is a slide, but still it's looking like extra. Okay, like your column has made this part, but because still you have to touch that, that's why you make it a little bit large. So we really have to show that column thing, that column connection. Okay, this is looking good. Just see the way you made it here, you have to show this thing here as well. Why it is not present here? There is a bit of roundness touch here. Now check. Slightly extra from here. Besides that, it's good. Mm, you know, Neatness is also very important. Try to make your khat good, neat. Okay, this is slightly heavy. Okay, it should be less thick. This is also check. Your column is looking a bit more. Okay, and the thing is that's why I told you. I told everyone. After writing your letter, check your letters. Okay, see it again and again. Check it from some distance. Even after taking the picture. Okay, check it again. because in picture we are seeing from some distance. Right now, my eyes like is too near to it, and this is looking written with a large color. So in the picture, like in my mobile, while when I have all four letters in front of me, I am seeing from a some distance, okay, from a different perspective. So now you're going to realize what's missing in the letter. And if you got time, definitely you have to write it again. Definitely you have to focus on that. All these things, they are very important. In this part, there is straightness, so the just this touch. Now check, okay, the way your column is moving. Now it is showing that thing. Just the way this part is going, it is not going this way. This is a little bit large. Don't make it too much. This nukta is good. Make these two nuktas also look like this. Okay, the clarity. It should start from here, not early. This part is better, but still, mm, this thing, like, there is, there is that much thing in this gym, but okay, not it shouldn't feel like that. It has this much. Okay. After my this touch, it is still present, but now I have make this shape also clear and this thing also now not looking that much. This is extra. This is good. Did you understand this part? It should come when it is coming your column like this. Becomes outside and becomes this part is looking too heavy. Okay, this is your column. Okay, not like this. This slightly thick. Okay, it shouldn't be that much thick. Now the way your this part is coming should come from here. This is going too much downward. The thing is, these little details, they are so much little or so much, you can say so much unnoticeable, okay, that you are not even going to see it until you focus, until someone focus. So, this is going too much downward. This part is better, but again, the weakness, it is still present in this part. This is too much away from this line. This is your column going. Okay, this is slightly extra. Okay, like this. Now, after that, I also gave this example in the last class. Okay, when we made this slight rise, like now it shouldn't come downward immediately. Okay, it should come suddenly, slowly. Not suddenly, sorry, slowly, gradually. Okay, I gave the example that, for example, if someone is climbing mountain, okay, and I'm gonna reach at the top. Okay, once he reach at the top, it's not like after reaching the top, it's he suddenly like he thinks like now I have to go to the you know same earth level, or like I have to go down just now. Okay, so first of all, after reaching the top, he needs some rest. Okay, he's going to rest, then he's going to start his next journey. So in the same way, when it reaches at its top, now it needs some time. Okay, so if you don't give that, it becomes weak. In this example, if he didn't rest, there's a chance he might get some serious medical situation. So in the same way, okay, you have to take care of this also. And in this one, in this part, it's feeling like you have placed your column too much downward. Okay, strong. Now from here, this part is a little bit heavy. Okay, first of all, now it is coming from here. Hmm. Okay. Now after crossing to this part, it's going to become thin. There is gap, but not that much. Okay, and see, this is its two nuktas going. Now check, because you didn't give this part enough space to come downward gradually. Now this part is looking weak, thin, and check how strong is this part. Now with that, this one is looking totally different. Odd, too much odd. Now we give this part its enough room, and there is three nukta space, not so much. And now this part is good. Okay, if you just cut from here to here, and if you just attach it from here, will you can use it. But the thing is now, because I changed that, and now from here, this part again. Okay, like check, this is one more thing also. Okay, like according to like this Miss Yasmin logic, like you have to thoughtful about other part as well, other thing as well, about the overall shape as well. Now the connection with this and this, it's like with hardness there is like interruption, like check. Okay, that interruption, it is really making a difference here. Okay, very little gap from this part. Yes, you should make it nukta as well. Okay, so Shabda, are you present in the class?
Assalamu alaikum. Yes.
Walaikum salam. You know why your Alif Taj, this thing is always. Hmm, why this thing is not in its place every time? You know, your Taj, it is going right where it is like, just falling it. It doesn't look strong. Now the difference is, it is looking like it is standing on it, on the Alif. It is part of the Alif. Okay? So, it comes slanted. It is not straight. It comes in this way, like in the right direction. But the thing is, still, it shouldn't go too much immediate. Okay? Don't make it movement too fast. Have to make it accordingly. Okay? Check in the last, it still feels like it is going like this. Didn't come in its ending form like this. Okay, check this part. How from this side it is like this, and from the other side like this. See that thing now, in this one, if you see, like, check, it is not looking like it is going, like it comes in its form, in its like at rest position. But the way you make, like, you just made it like this. So this one, it feels like it has to go a bit more long. It is not its end point. Okay. Question, you understand your practice? If you have any question, you can ask. Okay, so this thing is very important. Okay, you should make its ending properly. These are looking good. These are looking better from your last practice also. But again, the same thing, that is again causing the problem. And that is, that column thing. Okay. Sometimes, it looks more with column. Sometimes it looks kind of more drawing. Okay. So that column thing, that it should feel like that whole of your, like, this is your composition. This is your alphabets from Alif to Jim. It should feel like it is written with one column, the same column. Okay. Only that we can say that the khat is good, the khat is strong. If it is losing its connection with kalam, then it is not good, and it is too much like this. It should be this. Now this part is looking too big according to the bar. Okay, and this part was, it's looking a little bit weak from here. So if I did some touches in this part, now check the strongness in this part. Check, this is your kalam cut. Okay, I'm not using a large kalam. Hmm.
So my column is a bit damaged, so that's why I had to draw some parts.
Kalam is damaged.
I have ordered a new one, but I think it will take a week to come.
It's not about the new columns, okay? Like I told you, like we fix, the column in the last class. You just have to, if the column shape is edges is not fine, you just have to carve it. You just have to make it the fresh cut, new cut. Okay, that's what you have to do. It's not like, your column, like it's going to reduce to like until you can see like how much.
Oh, I have the other color that with lines in the middle.
Like this.
So when I shape, yeah,
Mm,
when I shape it, it is like become broken in that wooden part. So it's really hard to write with it.
Try to arrange bamboo column as well. Okay, bamboo column are so much like carvable. Okay, now check. This is its ending. Okay, now we give the proper space to this bar. Besides that, it was good. Okay, like mm, some sort of, the connection between, like, it was looking like it is going too much downward and then suddenly becomes upward. So that thing I just reduced it. In the same way, check how much the the column is out. Are you getting it? Check. Even like you have to do some touches from the upside and from the downside as well. This needs to be careful. And if you made this star according to your column size, it would be a bit long as well. Even though this is small, but still you made it even more small. This nukta is good. This is again, going downward. This is also going downward and small. Not looking strong. Nukta should be strong. In this part, now there is. Now check, the way your column is moving, it is also reducing thickness. Like, it is going this way. At first, it is thick and then it is reducing thickness like this. Your column is moving like this. It is not reducing anything. Okay, like it is coming downward and this will come here, like it is reducing this thing. And again, you have to show the cut thing, that clarity. This is now, this part is looking like too much like this. Okay, this shape is just like this, just this. You don't have to make it too much weak or different. And check again, check how much is the cut missing. This thing is really causing some problems. So you have to work on that. You have to focus on that. Okay, very important. Mm,
Okay.
and this is again like in the, like too much like this. Okay, it should feel strong. And it is again, that thing why it's not going. It's going like this. It should be like this. Mm, There should be some space here. Now from here you are going to make this G. I want to come in front of this. Going to make this part one end of the top. Did you understand this? You know, going too much outward. There should be some space.
That nukta, your nukta, there is a, like, it's not complete, right? The
We,
same way, this, the nukta near the dream ending, it's not complete. The same way is happening with my column when I'm writing. The flow is really hard to take. That's why the full column is
about
not work.
this.
No, the nukta you write near the dream ending.
Hmm. Okay. You know, still like
So,
it's causing problem because I didn't. I can write
yeah,
with
but
full as well,
yeah, but my
and I
column
can
when
make this
even
full
though I
as
do,
well.
yes, I know, sir, but
Mhm.
even though I do that drawings, it's really hard to take the flow. That's why.
You know, the thing is whatever it is. Okay, whatever it is, whatever whether it's problem with the column or like whatever the situation, whatever the problem, you have to fix it. Okay, it's not like you can send me your column. Okay, if it's possible you can send me like I'm gonna make it for you, but the thing is it's online class and we are taking class from different countries even. Okay, not even different cities. So like whatever the problem, whatever the situation, you have to find the solution. Okay, you should be solution oriented, it's very important. Okay, all that is, that kept complaining, like, there are some, I know, even I personally know there are some people. Okay, like even some calligrapher that they have this habit, like my column is not working. Every time they have kept on excuses. This is the not right. This is the station. This is. Just accept it and try to find the solution. What can I do? Okay, try to be grateful. I have the column. I have this thing. What I can do now? Okay, even whatever the thing is. Okay, and I told this, and if you know how to make column, you can make anything out of the column. Okay, the thing is, if you really want to learn, if you want to learn the khat, then basic column, it is very important. Writing all this practice again and again, it is very important. Okay, so in short, conclusion about the thing is, whatever the problem is, you need to find the solution. Like nobody is gonna come to you. Okay, the thing is, if you didn't find it, these things is going to it's going to continue, it's going to come again in the other practices as well. So the more you understand this, the sooner, like, you get this, you make these things correct. Okay, the sooner you are going to, and like you're sooner going to, like, what can I say, sooner you're going to make the progress, you're going to understand the other things. Okay, so what do you say?
Yeah, I can get you, sir. Thank you.
Mhm. Okay, it's good. Mhm. The thing is, whatever the situation, whatever the like problem, okay, try to find the solution. Try to find what can I do with this. Okay, if it's problem, the thing is, it is very important to fix this column thing, because when these things they kept coming, okay, like it's causing it 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 is making difficult for you to write, for you to practice. Okay, it is causing, like, it is a hurdle in the progress, in the even in the progress and even in the process of writing. So once the thing is, if the column is working fine, okay, and you have a peaceful environment and color everything is fine, I think writing calligraphy, it's one of the best thing and one of the best feeling like in the world, in everything. Okay, so the thing is very important, like you are not getting to that level. Okay, like I want everyone to reach that situation in which writing it just become peaceful to you. Okay, like you just uh, like it becomes essential part of you. Okay, like your whole routine, like you feel there's something missing when you don't write it. Okay, it's only going to happen once you really enjoyed this thing. And this thing, this enjoyment, this pleasure, it is also associated with the the good thing. It should work. Okay, like what's like if it is like irritating you so much, then it's not going to make you happy. You are just doing it because of the burden of the class or this thing. Okay, so yeah, maybe these things not happen too much, but still, whatever the thing is, whatever the situation, you have to find the solution. You have to make the new cut of column. You have to make the sharp path of kalam. Okay. Even like check
Okay.
this is the writing side. If you know how to make kalam, you can make from this side as well. Okay. It's possible. Like you can carve it from this side as well. Okay. I don't want to ruin the holder, but still like it's possible. Okay, I have made some, if I show you. Yeah. This was basically okay, this was just some stick. Okay. So the thing is you should know all these things as well. Okay, how to make kalam, how to prepare, like whatever the situation. Okay, you are willing to do. You are ready. You are ready to practice. You are ready to write. You are ready to do it in any situation. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Mm,
I will carve my column. I will try to make a solution.
good. So, Aisha.
Yes, sir. Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum assalam. No, its flow is. Mm. The same thing I told about this practice, okay, about Shabra. You both are like kind of on a same page. Okay, like you both understand the khat. Okay, like the thing is, the khat is sulus is present. Okay, the khat is present. It feels like it looks. This is sulus practice. Even the detailing is also some kind of like some level. It is present. Okay, so if you want to jump, if you want to go to the next level, then you have to show the remaining parts as well. Okay, that column connection. Okay, so now check, both of these guys from outside it looks good, but check, the way your column is from here now, here to here, check in this part it becomes weak, it is looking weak, like check. So you should do some touching here. This is your column going, check. Okay, so maybe sometimes if you can't make with the column, so try to do some touching finishing on that. Okay, and this part it's good, just if you show some more clarity. The thing is, this neatness, this little detail, that is what the real calligraphy, the khat is. Okay, so we don't want to avoid that. We can, but we don't, but we are not gonna do it. Okay, because this is what making difference, this is what making it good, this is what making it look different, beautiful. So you have to come on that level. Like it's good. Okay, like check how much its flow is good. Just at the end, like it is looking now straight. Check. It doesn't, it is not showing that inward effect. Okay. Should go slightly inside so that it should show that thing. The thing is it's very important. Everyone, everyone listen. Like for example, if I show you something, even if we like merge some part of word in the next letter, if it has that flow, still it's going to show. Okay, we just can't avoid it. Hmm. Can we find a good example? Okay, for example, check this one. Okay, the original shape or flow of this known ion, this known, it is like this. Okay, it should end here at least. But because it has vajalna next to it, so some part is merged in this known. So, but still it's showing that it is going this way. Okay, this thing is very important. Even if you think like, this previous flow, this is going to tell you. Okay, this thing, even if it is merged, it's going to tell you that it has this effect. If has totally straight effect here, you are going to notice that it has straight effect, but because it doesn't. Okay, so this is very important. You have to show this slight effect so that it doesn't totally becomes straight. Okay, like for example, this is the ending, and even like this is where you're making it ta. Okay, and like Jim is totally inside it like this. Even though like, although according like the correct way is Jim should touch here, this is the correct place of Jim, but now Jim is present here. But still, the way it's going, the thing, it is telling that it is going inward, but your was, it is feeling like it is going like this. Okay, so that thing you have to take care of this thing. Beside that, it was good. This nuktas, check. It is not joined properly. Check. This one is looking good. This is strong. In the same way, ta nukta, they should look strong. Now they are coming downward, and it's not. In the same way, this part is also, lacks clarity. That column thing, this thing. It has it now. It is looking too much straight. There is hardness in this part, like this. Okay, there should be softness in everything. It's not too much, but still there is. So just if you made some variation, some roundness, it will be good. Now this looking heavy and it is looking like outward, okay? Like it's coming like this. The correct way is, it goes like this. Slightly like this. This is your flow of column original. Now it is It looks more strong with this part, and it should if it comes from here. Now check its connection with this part is now more strong. Are you getting it? Now
Yes,
focus
yes.
on these things. These are very important. Okay, like if we are not gonna do this, then it's not worth it. Again, in the same way, it feels like it just goes like this. Just at this part, you made it inside. Besides that, it feels like it is going this way. Now, even if you touch, merge this part in the ta, still it looks, it feels that it has inward effect. So we have to make it that way. Okay, your these letters, it's good. Mashallah, Alif is also better. Again, the same thing. Okay, that clarity. Now it looks weak from here. Now after doing this, we have to like remove this part slightly from here, and again it looks like this. That ending, you know, this this thing was missing. You understand the little details, but the thing is, your column should also show. Now this part is looking small. Hmm. At some part the column is too much, while in the other, column is looking, column is not showing that much. So in everywhere, like there is, in both the side, there is, it's looking completely straight, like this. Okay, that thing. Check, it's not straight. There is roundness. Okay, this thing, you have to show it. Looks even larger than the column cut. This, and again it becomes like this at the end. It shouldn't become weak. Okay, it is going the same way, although it shows variation, but the strongness, it remains. Okay, it's still not straight, but this one, it is too much down. Okay, this thing, this flow is good, just need some touching. This is slightly extra, this is slightly bit more thick. you know this part, it shows the variation. Okay, check when it is coming downward, how it is reducing its thickness. Okay, but still it is looking thick from this side. It should be thin. But now at this side, say this is your column coming. You become your column straight here in this part. Okay, first it reduced. Okay, it becomes like this. Then from here it Gradually, it comes to its ending. Okay. But at this point, check that gradual thing that is missing. Check. This is the sharp cut that is disrupting the flow. Then you come into this part. Just after that, you have to show that part for total. Okay, the complete 1.5 nukta. This thing. This nukta is good. These words they were better in today's practice, but still that little things, that clarity, it needs to be clear. Okay, it needs to be considered. It needs more focus. Okay. Shabra and Aisha. Shabra, are you listening?
The yes.
You are going to send me the practice of gym. Okay, before your
Okay.
before your next class. Okay, before the weekend class in the inbox. You can send only gym practice or the complete practice. Only gym is good. Okay, focus on the little details. And Aisha, you too. Okay, you are going to send me the gym practice before your weekend class in the inbox.
Okay,
Okay, I'm going to
inshallah.
share the recording and other things. Focus on the little things and the details. They are very important here. That clarity, okay. These things, they're very important. Okay, the neatness, the little details, calligraphy, and even the thing is not calligraphy. Okay, the art, every art, like for some people, for some general people, art is the entertainment. Okay, just like the main purpose is entertainment. But the main thing, if you study the art, the real art, the thing is art is just you can say the synonym of detailing. It's just the another word of like the detailing. Okay, and like you sometimes see like there's the old painter, the old art, and now it is his work becomes so expensive. The reason for that, there are some other reason as well and some stupid reason as well, but the real reason sometimes, okay, and most of the time the real reason is that you know that that hidden details, okay, like the people they understand at that time. Okay, and it's true, like art to like it requires some time, like your work to understand. It's just not that you do something and like you can put depthness and like people are going to see. Okay, like that's why we are doing practice, that's why we are writing it again and again. Okay, to show that connection. Okay, because if there is no process behind your work, there is no practice behind your work, there is no proper process of learning, then your work is also not going to show the like the depthness, that attraction. Okay, these things they are very important. Focus on that. Okay, the detailing, it's everything. It shouldn't be ignored, it needs to be considered. Okay, that's why I also told you about the touching finishing. Okay, so yeah, if you can make better with that, yeah, do it. Okay, so any question? Inshallah, we are going to do next class next week. Till then, keep practicing. Okay, goodbye. Allah Hafiz. Assalamu alaikum.